So now it's two different ways to qualify. One way is if you're not disabled or on like Social Security retirement or a pension, then you have to have a 2-year work history. So you had to have been working for 2 years. That doesn't mean that you had to be at the same job for 2 years, but they have to be able to trace back your work history for a consecutive 2 years, right? Number two, you have to be a first time home buyer. So this is for first time home buyers. Of course, because you probably wouldn't be on Section 8 if you had a house before, maybe, maybe not, just depends. But it's for first time home buyers. So it's your first time buying a house. And being a first time home buyer actually just means that you haven't owned a home in 3 years. Because you could have had a house, you could have lost your house, whatever may happen, and 3 years went by, and now you're a first time home buyer all over again. So that's good. So if you have Social Security or a pension or disability, then it doesn't matter the 2 year. You don't need a work history at all. There is not even, you could have just got your Social Security and you still are eligible. So if you are a worker and you have the 2 year history, they will pay your mortgage payment for you for 15 years. So mortgages are usually 30-year term. They will pay it for you for 15 years. If you're on disability or Social Security or your retirement, then it's for the whole life of the loan. There is no time frame. So you got that part, right? So with the 15-year thing. So after the 15 years, then hopefully you'll be on your feet and you can take over the mortgage. Now, let's say in 15 years, God forbid something happened and you still need to be on a program. You could actually sell the house and use your voucher for a renter all over again. You don't lose your voucher. That's just like if you say like you bought the house and then you like, you know what, home ownership isn't for me. I don't want to be bothered. It's too much stress. You could sell your house and turn your voucher right back into a rental voucher again.
Oh my
So
God, that is
yeah.
crazy.
So there's literally no reason why someone wouldn't do this. Because even if you like, you know what, I'm scared. Let me take the chance. What if it doesn't work out for me? You can turn it back to the rental.
Wait,
So,
wow.
you use that as an excuse. I'm gonna give you a couple more points and then I'm gonna explain how it works.
Okay.
So there is, let's see, the I'm so with this program, you can even get a utility check. So some people on Section 8, they actually get their rent paid for them. They may pay a little portion, and some people actually get money back from Section 8 once a month to pay towards utilities. You can get this in this program as well. So
Mhm.
how this works, this is literally the same way. Instead of them paying your landlord, they're paying your mortgage company for you. So there was a lady that they gave us an example. She was, a retired person. Her mortgage payment was only $1. She paid out of pocket. So say
Okay,
like
I gotta sign up now.
right, I'm like, where
I'm
was this?
probably going to jail, but I'm probably going to jail. But I'm sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, so say her mortgage payment was $1,700. Her portion of it is only $1 because it's just like how it is when you're using it for your rental. It's 30% of your income. You don't pay no more than 30% of your income. So let's say if you had a 3-bedroom voucher and your allowance for a 3-bedroom, let's just say Montgomery County, let's say they give you $2,600 towards rent, right?
Mhm.
So you can say, okay, I want to rent this house for it can't be more than 2,600, or I want to buy this house. So the lender would do the calculations of the house that you picked out. He would do the calculations to make sure you stayed in that number. He would say, okay, for you to stay in this number, you're approved for a $300,000 house. So then we would go look for a $300,000 house. Your voucher, let's say it's 2,600, but your portion has always been $200 a month. You would only be responsible for the $200, and the Section 8 program will send the check to the lender. And this is just how they do it with the rental. You pay part of your portion for rent, and then the other part goes